In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to crochet these very simple and cozy wrist warmers which require no sewing. You can make these any size you want and however long that you want them to be. For the materials, I used 1.5 skeins of chunky tweed yarn that I got from Belgium. This yarn is very soft and it's a blend of cotton, alpaca, and merino wool. And you can use any yarn that you have on hand as long as it's slightly stretchy. And I'm also using a 4mm crochet hook. To begin, we'll make a slip knot, cross over one end of the yarn on top of the other end, and take the longer end and insert it inside of the large hole. Then we're going to pull up to tighten that knot. Insert your crochet hook into the hole. Chain 31. After 31 chains, here's what it looks like, and you can continue to chain until you reach the length of the gloves that you want, making sure that the chain is an odd number. To start row 1, we're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So that's the first and this is the second. Insert your crochet hook into the second chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll repeat the same thing in the next chain. Insert your crochet hook into the third chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Single crochet in each chain until the end of the row. At the end of the row, you should have 30 stitches. To start row 2, chain 1 and turn your work. Single crochet in the back loops only in the next 10 stitches. So this is the back loop, and I'm going to work a single crochet. And we're going to work in the back loops only until we reach the 10th stitch. After 10 single crochets, in the next stitch we're going to work a puff stitch. To make a puff stitch, we're going to insert our crochet hook into the 11th stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Then we're going to yarn over and insert back into that same stitch, pull up a loop. And you should have 4 loops. Yarn over and insert one more time into that same stitch. And you should have 5 loops. We'll yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Then we'll chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and work a puff stitch in the following stitch. Insert your crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and in that same stitch we'll pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and repeat this process until the end of the row. After the last puff stitch and the chain 1, we're going to single crochet in the last stitch of the row. Insert your crochet hook into the last stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And here's what row 2 looks like. To start row 3, chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in the first stitch. Then we're going to puff stitch in the next stitch. The next stitch is in between these 2 puffs. So right here is where we're going to make our puff stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and make a puff stitch over the puff stitch from the previous row. Repeat this pattern until you reach 10 puff stitches. After 10 puff stitches, you can count to make sure that you have the correct number. And in the remaining 10 stitches, we're going to work a single crochet in the back loops only. Here's what it should look like at the end of row 3. To start row 4, chain 1, turn your work, and make a single crochet in the back loops only until the end of the row. Repeat this pattern until the end of row 7. At the end of row 7, here's what the wrist warmer looks like, and we're going to repeat rows 2 to 7 until we reach the end of row 34. And you can try it on to make sure that it wraps around your hand and wrist. For the last part of the pattern, we're going to sew the ends together and form the thumb hole. So you'll fold it in half and slip stitch both sides together. So insert your crochet hook, picking up 2 loops on one end and out 2 loops on this corner end, and pull through all the loops on the hook. We'll continue to slip stitch the ends together until we reach the 5th puff stitch. I've worked my way up to the 5th puff stitch, and you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To begin forming the thumb hole, we're going to single crochet in the next 9 stitches on this side only. So work a single crochet in 9 stitches. After making 9 single crochets on this side, we're going to turn our work over to the other side and count 9 stitches from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll insert our crochet hook and work a single crochet to connect this together. And we'll single crochet in each stitch all the way around the thumb hole. I've worked 9 single crochets on this side, and now we're going to work a single crochet back into the first stitch on the other side, right here, and continue working single crochets in each stitch all the way around. And when you get to this corner area, we're going to work a single crochet, then skip over that next stitch and continue working the single crochets. I'm going to work one more round of single crochets, but you can add as many rounds as you'd like for a thicker thumb hole. I'm stopping right before the stitch that connects both ends and trying on the glove to make sure that it fits the way that I want. And once you're satisfied with the thumb hole and the width, we can sew the rest of the glove together. I'm going to pull the loop up on the hook to make it wider, and I'm inserting my crochet hook in the center where the stitch connects both ends. And I'll loop the knot onto my hook and tighten, then pull that through and work a chain 1. And in the remaining stitches, we're going to slip stitch both ends together. To finish off the wrist warmer, we'll chain 1 to fasten off. Take your scissors to snip off the yarn, then pull through and tighten. And if you still have the tail from the beginning, then you can tie a knot with both loose ends. The final part would be to weave in the loose ends if you prefer. I'm using a yarn needle and inserting through a few loops in the inside of the glove and weaving in and out until I hide both of the loose ends. To secure the yarn in place, I'm going through one of the loops to tie a knot and snip off the yarn. And you can repeat this pattern to make an identical second wrist warmer, and here's what they look like. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.